Why is problem definition so important for problem solving? Imagine trying to fix a puzzle without knowing what the picture is supposed to look like. You might spend hours trying to fit pieces together that don't belong. That's why clearly understanding the problem is so important. When you start solving a problem, the first step is to figure out exactly what the issue is. If you don't, you could waste time working on the wrong thing or come up with solutions that don't really solve the real problem. For students, especially those new to college, this step is super helpful. It helps you focus on what really needs fixing instead of just the symptoms. For example, if you're struggling with poor grades, it's tempting to think you just need to study more. But if you define the problem better, you might realize the real issue is not managing your time well or not understanding the material. Once you know the root cause, you can target your efforts more effectively. Taking the time to define the problem also sharpens your thinking. It makes you ask questions like what caused this issue, who is affected, and what the goal is. These questions help you understand the situation better and open your mind to different ways to solve it. It also keeps you from jumping to conclusions based on assumptions or biases. Instead, you focus on facts, which leads to better solutions. In practical terms, defining the problem helps you identify the main cause of an issue, set clear goals, and work better with others. If you're working on a group project and everyone understands the problem the same way, it's easier to come up with ideas that actually help. It also makes it easier to compare different solutions and pick the best one. For students facing new academic challenges, mastering problem definition builds confidence. It gives you a clear plan of action instead of feeling overwhelmed by everything. Whether you're trying to improve your grades, manage your time, or understand a difficult subject, knowing exactly what the problem is makes everything simpler. It makes the whole process less frustrating and more manageable. So, in the end, defining the problem is the first step that guides your entire problem-solving journey. It points you in the right direction, helps you think clearly, and makes finding solutions easier. For students just starting college, this skill is a powerful tool that supports learning and helps you adapt to new challenges with confidence.